How's it going, everybody? My name's Sam. I wanted to do a review on the Jordan 1 OG High Bloodlines. These originally released last year on Black Friday, but I just got them now for resale. I got them off Goat, so this review is going to be a sort of legit check and a review on Goat itself and just the shoe itself. The shoe is in wonderful quality. It's a really good shoe. I bought these dead stock, so there's no markings on the thing. They smell completely new. Um, and overall, I'm really happy with it. Now, this is my first ever Jordan 1, or first ever Jordan shoe in general. I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not gonna sell these at all. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna beat them up. That's the reality of it. Because I'm not gonna baby shoes. I mean, when you buy something, in my opinion, you use them. But yeah, there is the right one. When I did buy these off Goat, these are dead stock. I'm guessing somebody tried them on because these were shelf setters, as I've heard from other people. As you can see here, let me see if I can get that picked up. Yeah, there we go. It has a little bit of a crease here. It's not it doesn't really matter. But it's still in pretty good condition. Here is the left one. This one does not have the crease, but it does have really good tumbled leather on the toe box. Same thing as this one. But I think the reason why these were shelf setters was because the black, red, and white is a way too common, way too used colorway. And that's what people's opinions are, and that's why they didn't pick these up. But yeah, so they were shitting on themselves. I'm just disappointed I didn't get them for retail. Retail on these was $160, but I had to pay resale because I bought these for my birthday, and I thought these were a really good shoe. But anyway, going on with a legit check. Legit checking these shoes. I mean, there are 2-3 videos I've seen personally that I approve of. That really check them out, and they've said this before. With these, with the shoe, with the Nike Swoosh, they're supposed to have like a gap here. They're not supposed to be touching to the top of the shoe here. The lighting sucks, but as you can see here, it has a gap. If it touches or nearly touches on all swooshes, then that's going to be a dead giveaway that they're fake. I will show you an example that, because I've heard people say that these were fake. I asked a couple of friends of mine that were sneakerheads, but then they call themselves sneakerheads, but they have like used pairs of like Jordan 1s that I've seen in stores, and they have them stocked up in Crep Protect boxes and stuff like that, but that really doesn't mean anything. They stock on Jordan 1 mids, lows, have a few highs here and there. But anyway, as you can see in here, it does nearly touch, if not is touching. But on the other side, it does not, and it does have that gap. Jordan Brand, as I've heard from other people, they have really bad quality control. And that's what I've heard. But yeah, that's the reason why that one on the left shoe looks like that. It's really close. But another way to legit check, of course, with any Jordan 1 is to check the stitching. Stitching is everything on these shoes because they're supposed to be nice and clean, which in this case there are. You can see on the toe box. See, try to block out the light a little bit. It's not gonna work, but focusing too. Oh, here we go. I'm not using professional quality control or quality cameras. I'm using my iPad. But yeah, of course the embossed Air Jordan logo. I've seen on fakes, other fakes not on this type or on this bloodline. That the R and the D are supposed to connect. On these ones they do. Of course it's going to be hard to tell because of these process here, and it's using black leather. so of course that's not going to show. And of course, smell the shoes. They're supposed to smell new. Now, I have smelled Jordan 1s before. I was in Foot Locker and I was like, oh, okay, why not? Because I've heard people, when legit checking, they're supposed to smell new. It's like a new car, you know? Has that kind of new smell. But yeah, another way, I guess you can legit check them is the perforated holes. They're supposed to be pushed through all the way and not like, you know, leaving material or it's rough around the edges. So let me get the other one. So land these up here. So as you can see here, they are all pushed through, whatnot. On these, since somebody probably tried these on, these are covering, and these ones are not. Yeah. So I will show you guys the box. Here is my box. Now, it looks to be that these shoes were bought at a Flight Club, as you can see, because these are usually consistent with Flight Club boxes, these tags. But yeah, it does have the 9.5 shoe size and tag here, so no doubt in my mind, these are legit, because if you feel on these, on the tag, you can feel the ink and how they made it, and also it's going to be very slight, but you can kind of see it patterned under the sticker. That is actually the RFID. Now, if your thing has that, if your box has that, then it's automatically legit, because as I've seen, the fakes or the UAs do not have a fake RFID. But yeah, another way, or when I purchased these, I thought I was going to get the American version. I did not. I got the overseas release, like the European release. So most likely this came from somewhere else. But yeah, I do have full confidence in GOAT, but since this was my first purchase, I did ask a couple of YouTubers, and those are the people that helped me. I'm going to link, I'll give them shout outs and link their YouTube channels below. I talked to them on Instagram, and I sent them everything. I sent them the soles. I sent them, you know, pictures, the side profiling on the shoes, top, bottom, whatever. And they said, overall legit, so don't worry about them. So, thankfully, from them, I was able to get these legit checked. Thank God. But yeah, just because this bit, the tag here for the price is not there, does not mean that they are not legit. It just means that they might be an overseas pair. But looking at the soles, if I can line these up, because they do have a pattern on the bottom of the shoes. Now, with these shoes, of course, they're not going to line up. I don't know why. Again, it could be a quality control issue, because even if I like line this bit up here, it's not going to line up on there. But yeah, the right shoe is a bit longer than the left shoe. Again, could be quality control. It could be just every Jordan 1 is like that. I'm not sure. I was just thinking that, you know, I guess that's how the European releases are. One shoe's bigger than the other, or so on and so forth, quality control. It could be, honestly, anything. But yeah, I will show you guys the shoe trees that mine came in. Now, shoe trees, they look like this. So, size 9.5, or 9 to 9.5. And then it has the debossed Jumpman on there, and it's very defined on these. Now, I've asked people about, you know, releases, because the American releases for Jordans, they usually come from they usually come from Vietnam. So pretty much these ones came from China, and pretty much I'm guessing all the European or overseas releases are coming from China and not Vietnam. Again, could be wrong about this, but that's what I was appearing to see, because um, every American version was always from Vietnam. And also, I forgot to mention, these shoes do come with different laces, and these ones, as you can see, do not have the Jumpman, because they are European releases. But yeah, you have a stock white and then black one that says "Who said man was not meant to fly." Now that that little quote is actually on the inside of the shoe, on the sole or insole. Okay, let me show you this. Back. But yeah, all of these shoes, they smell new. They don't have that really potent, like, nasty chemical smell that I've seen through, like, Walmart sneakers or whatever. But yeah, I do like this colorway. And this is, again, my first ever Jordan. But if you guys do have a chance to get these, I highly recommend it. But yeah, just one last thing. You can see that these are really nice because they crease, or they wrinkle. I can only push here because at this bit I have the sneaker shields. I do suggest you guys get sneaker shields if you want to wear sneakers, or, like, Jordans or whatever, and you don't want to crease them. Some people say that they are uncomfortable. I have worn these in the house, just, around my room, because, we don't want to go outside and get infected. But yeah, you can see here it wrinkles really nice. Toe box. But yeah, quality control in here is really good. For the leather, it's nice, it's plush, it's soft. Now it could be that because I've seen on the Jordan 1 Royals, the Royal Toe, that the leather were totally different. So I could say that this shoe had tumble leather, and then the right shoe had pretty much a flat leather, so it didn't crease or wrinkle, and that was apparent on, like, lots of the Jordan 1 Royals. I have a couple of friends that did have had those Jordans, and they were, I don't know, quality control was bad on those. But yeah, I also forgot to show box, or the box lid. So you can see here, it does have the quality control stamp. Now, of course, that's not always going to tell you that they are real, because the fake ones do have stamps that I've seen that don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything. They just do it just for the appearance. But yeah, here's the paper. It's not going to show really good on camera, but on the paper you should see that there is, like, you can see that the lines, there's like lines, I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, and then it has on the inside it has the YCM tag. I believe that's the so there's, like, no mold or something. I don't know, that's what a friend has told me. But yeah, overall, these shoes are really good. GOAT, in my opinion, is a good company to buy from. They are the middleman. Now, I did message them about the crease on the toe box, and they said, that was unacceptable. They did give me the chance to get the shoe refunded. The only thing is that you cannot get, like, a refund and get it charged back to your credit card. You have to get GOAT credit. Now, this was my first purchase. I might buy from them again, of course, since I have the $15 GOAT credit. So that pretty much covers shipping. So, who knows? I might buy from them, I might not. But I think they're a good company. Of course, I've heard from people from getting stuff at StockX, and there's lots of fakes going around, and people are getting used stuff. Like I've said, This is most likely tried on. It is not used because the sole is completely clean. And I would know if these were dirty because when I checked them, but right before I put them on, actually, it felt great. And I checked the bottom, checked the sole. There was nothing. There was no dark spots, no nothing. So somebody probably like whoever bought these at Flight Club or something tried them on, or wherever they bought it. But yeah, good shoe, really good shoe, good quality. But yeah, but with the crease, it can be a factory defect. I've seen people that have creases on their toe boxes as well, or even creases like on the back end. I've seen people that have the Jordan 11s, and they bought them creased from Foot Locker, and that was like the only one that they had in their size. So, yeah. If you are very hesitant on buying from resellers, then I just suggest if you have that, you're being skeptical about the company, then just don't buy from them. Just put you ease of mind. You might be bummed that you didn't get the shoe, but it saves you money, saves you time. But yeah, hope you guys stay safe. Sorry, I can't speak. I hope you guys stay safe in these times, and yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks.